Can black people be racist?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're just wrong.
A 161 years since slavery was ended, and about 100 years since Jim Crow. Two terrible events that have become the crutch of modern black Americans. But we as a race have never experienced except in books, TV, and movies. The people that actually dealt with the systematic racism have every right to be bitter, every right to hate whitey, every right to see racism in every form. And moreover, if you ask modern black Americans, more than a few can't give an example of what they experience as systemic racism. Mr. J will help you. I'll give you one easy. Education. Think about it. How bad is the education system right now for black Americans? It's so bad that black people don't know other motherfuckers were slaves. They think it was just us. They believe we own the patent on slavery. They don't even know that there were black slave owners. They say ignorance is bliss. I guess. They think that whitey came on into Africa, the deep, dark jungles of Africa, and just start snatching black people the fuck out of Africa. What happened was, black folk, well, Africans, not black folk, was selling motherfucking other Africans to these white folk for fucking guns, textiles, wine, and jewelry. And you hear black people say, oh, they were tricked, they were fooled. What were they tricked and fooled by? Their own greed? The fuck with my own people? What tricked them? And to get back to this fucking patent on slavery. Slavery has been a motherfucking big business since before the black motherfuckers was black. White folk were slaves, Chinese folk were slaves, Spanish folk were slaves, men were slaves, women were slaves, children were slaves, dogs were slaves. You put making your cat a slave. Anybody in the fucking household was a slave. They were slaving in Mesopotamia. They were slaving in Greece. They were slaving in China. They were slaving in all the Muslim motherfucking countries. In the Byzantine Empire, the Aztecs, Spanish Americans, the colonial Spanish Americans. All these motherfuckers had slaves. The crazy thing was, we own the patent to the motherfucker because revisionist history says only the motherfucking black folk were slaves. It's crazy, ain't it? But you see all these movies now. Gladiator, right? Great movie. Russell Crowe, great movie. He was white. Do you think the slave masters gave a fuck what your color was? Motherfucker, you get your ass out in that motherfucking gladiator fucking ring and die. Motherfucker, you serve me my motherfucking wine and hurry the fuck up and it better be cold. And I know we ain't got no goddamn ice. In fact, I don't even know what the fuck ice is. So I know you don't know what the fuck ice is. But I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. You better figure out what the fuck ice is before I chop you and your family's heads the fuck off. Here's the question. If black people are owed reparations, aren't all people owed reparations for all the hardships that they went through also? Or just us? Handouts for hardships. Send in your money now. Because Laos knows we don't want to work. We want some handout. So we got Amanda Seals, who believes in reparations. Okay. That's cool. But do you need reparations also? Because you look like you got the bag. You on 1 versus 20. And there's no hate involved. None at all. I congratulate people that make it. So here we are with Miss Seals. She's an enabler. She believes we're supposed to get a handout. Let's listen.
Undeniable that reparations are just.
All right, reparations, fair, necessary. My question would be, who's going to get it?
They're an effort to say, our bad.
I think the most important thing that's necessary right now for the black community would be the stopping of violence, especially black on black violence.
For where your education came from, that they lied to you.
The only racism we've actually seen recently, systemic racism we've seen, is the application of systemic racism against white people.
For where your education came from, that they lied to you.
You have King Von rapping about killing other black men. Why should I think that the white man is the oppressor?
For where your education came from, that they lied to you. You want to stop people from entering prison if your goal is to get them into prison.
Sure, make them try to be more like Ben Carson than be like King Von. That's very, very simple.
That you're asking to take for money from never had slaves. And let's talk about the fact there were also black people that had slaves.
For where your education came from, but they lied to you.
It's amazing that all these well-to-do, well-off black folk is always telling other motherfuckers how much we are victims in systematic racism. And I'm looking at them like, ain't you rich? Ain't you the pot, the kettle, and the motherfucking spoon? Like, why would I want to listen to you about just being systematically or systemically racist? Like, you on TV, you're living well, you eat well, kids eat well. And like I said, this ain't hate. It's just like, shut the fuck up, bruh. Nobody want to hear that shit from you. Seriously, nobody wants to hear that shit. It's like, all right, you got struggles for motherfuckers that you will never experience again, even if you did. Unless you just get fucked up in the game, but y'all the type motherfuckers that know how to get at $1, sell your soul, whatever the fuck you gotta do. So as long as y'all out here preaching that we weak, black people are weak, and we are being weakened, we gonna be weak. So reparations, all right, give it to them. And they gonna go to the Gucci store, the Louis Vuitton store, they gonna get high, fuck that money up, get buy a gun, shoot each other like they did during the pandemic when they was getting all that PPA money, whatever the fuck that shit was, PPP money. But in this, with two questions. First question, if slavery in America was reversed, would black people just wake up one day and say, oh, they shall overcome and let them free? Or they gonna fight for their motherfucking livelihood? They gonna fight for them Gucci motherfucking sneakers and shit that they motherfucking getting? Or maybe I should say, and with Martin and Malcolm, if they saw what the fuck we become today, and they still knew they was gonna lose their lives for the shit for us, would they still lay their life down? I don't know the answer. But like I said in the previous video, I let y'all motherfuckers burn yourselves to the ground.
And you have all enjoyed it, been party to it, and benefited by it.
Oh, don't deny it. You've loved it. You don't actually need me to stand for anything. You just need me to stand. My God, you're addicted to action and slogans. And frankly, I don't blame you. With all the foolishness and indecision in your lives, why not a man like me? I don't apologize. In the end, I don't care whether you love me or you hate me, just as long as I win.